So, Professor Lagmay, let's talk specifically about what you're going to use the additional 1 billion pesos in funding for. I know part of it is AI-powered flood forecasting. How would that work po?
Bali ganito, no? Yung pag-mention po ng AI, I'd like to emphasize that it is a tool. And yung tool po na yan ay pangtulong lang doon sa lahat ng ginagawa ng mga researchers, ng mga scientists na pag-kolekta ng datos, pag-analyze ng big data, at tumutulong lamang yung AI sa pag-synthesize ba, no? Mahirap po kasi kapag ang datos natin ay hindi okay at mag-churn out yung AI ng hindi din okay. So importante po na yung ating science ay robust at tama yung pagkolekta ng ating mga impormasyon na halimbawa yung historical data natin ng rainfall, saan ba tumatama yung baha, pwede natin gamitin yung AI dyan para makakita ng patterns kung paano natin magagawa ng mas magandang solusyon yung problema. At kaya po tayo gumagamit ng data analytics, nagkukolekta tayo ng impormasyon, ng katakot-takot na datos, gumagawa po tayo ng mga hazard maps, nag-churn out pa tayo ng katakot-takot na information. Remember that we have 14 years of data na simula nung naumpisahan yung Project NOAA noong 2012. And we can combine that with a lot of other information to find better answers or solutions to our problem. Tama po yung sinabi na mahirap gumawa ng solusyon kung hindi naiintindihan yung problema. Mahirap mag-govern kung hindi evidence-based science ang gagamitin natin na basihan para sa mga desisyon natin.
Well, sir, I'm sure everybody's excited with the possibilities given the funding that you'll be getting na dagdag. In real and in tangible terms, what do you think people can expect with the newly refunded Project NOAA? Anong mga gusto yung baguhin sa site niyo, idagdag sa site niyo at well, yung ganun.
Dagdag sa tanong ni Ed,
Opo.
Professor, kabahagi ba nito ay kinakausap kayo para tumulong gumawa ng master plan na matagal nang pinag-uusapan?
Bali, bago pa po dumating yung 1 billion, we have been coordinating already with DPWH. Lunod na po kami doon sa mga projects na pinapasa nila sa amin. No? Bali, ang objective namin, ang role namin is when they pass the design, we simulate it on the computer and then we find ways to determine ano ba yung effectiveness noon, no? Ganong kabababa ang na-lower nung baha. Epektibo ba yung proyekto, yung infrastructure, no? So para magawa namin 'yon, kailangan namin ng powerful computers. Kailangan namin ng magandang hugis ng kalupaan, no? So sorry. Nasabid ako, kumain ako ng mani. But anyway,
Ngumunguya nga kayo, nakita namin.
sorry.
Okay lang, sir.
So,
Bumukbang din pala si Professor, parang si Manny Mugato.
Wapoys. Anyway, sige, ano ba yung sinasabi ko? So, yung kalahati ng budget, ng 1 bilyon ay ilalaan namin sa pagbili ng equipment. Okay. Ano ba yung equipment na yon? Meron tayong, tandaan natin yung NOAA made use of LiDAR, light detection and ranging. It nagbapato yan ng laser points na hundreds of thousand laser points per second so that we can recreate the landscape in digital format. Importante po yun kasi if we don't have that foundation or that base, we will not be able to simulate the floods. So the higher resolution it is, the better the resolution of our hazard maps and the better that we can see the problems. That kind of instrument, no, will be distributed to the state universities and colleges. Marami po sila, no, nagkalat yan all over the Philippines, and they will fly these LiDAR drones so that we can update the hazard maps. Yun po, no, so we can increase the resolution. Dati ang kaya namin 10 by 10 meter resolution. with more powerful computers and with all of these LiDAR data that will come in, kaya na po namin ng 1 meter per resolution. I actually sent some images, no? If you can show it. Yan. Yan, kita nyo, street level yung mga baha. Nakikita
Ito sir
natin.
yung current, no? Ito yung current nating site.
No. That's the latest, yung first
Okay.
output namin. That's in Butuan, no? Tingnan nyo, if you can show the others, you can see the difference between the 10 meter resolution and the 1 by 1 meter resolution. And with better images like this, no, better data, we can improve our interventions, yung ideas natin on what to do. I mentioned kanina, probably 10 interventions. So, yan, that particular image. Butuan City, look at the difference. Yung isa, it's like a blob. But look at the difference of that one, that image on the right. It's very different. You can see where the safe places are. You can see the elevation, the height of the flood, as compared to the one to the left, no? Which is the old product that
Okay.
we had.
Sir,
Ayun po.
color coding, sir. The red one, or the orange one, is it the pink one? Those are the flooded areas.
Yes, the violet one is the river. Yung medyo pinkish, no? Yung pinkish is a flood that is probably about the height of a person, mga 5'6" or above the head. The yellow one
Nasa.
is, the yellow is probably up to the knee, and the orange is up to the waist. Yung walang kulay, yun yung mga safest places for
Yun lang ang hindi baha.
yun ang hindi binabaha. Those are the safest places for development, siting evacuation centers. At mukhang yun yung mga talagang real estate that is most favorable. Yun po. So when communities plan, when communities plan, they put the residents, they put the population out of harm's way para pag dumating yung baha, wala tayong disaster na papag-usapan.